Excuses. All right, so this is cultural capital for your children. They were introduced to this idea of doing Gilbert and Sullivan. They could have done Footloose. They could have done High School Musical. I said, let's do something even more fun. Gilbert and Sullivan, Pirates of Penzance. Huh? And I said, this is something that you need to know about. And you need to wrestle with the themes that are underneath, the broad comedy. So while it's masked in music and fun and frolicking and campiness, at the same time, there are themes that your kids have had to wrestle with and deal with in terms of what's really going on with Frederick, what's really going on with Mabel. And so they've been able to participate in a conversation that's been going on since the late 19th century. That's good for our kids. It's good for them. Because so much nowadays, they're just asked to remember facts and repeat them on a bubble sheet. And so this gets them to think between the lines. And I say, that's what good education is all about. And so they prepared themselves, and we're blessed to have Kimmy Marsh, our choreographer, and James Shetler, our music director, and Grace Morrison, our accompanist, some very talented people to work with these young folks and inspire them with their own musicality and artistic abilities. And so we're as excited as you are. We would just ask you to silence your cell phone if you haven't already done so. In fact, I haven't. And please, no eating of snacks or of other patrons or anything like that while you're here. No smoking while you're building or on property. That just got a text. How about that? Good timing. And the emergency exits are located on the rear level to the left of the room and on the mezzanine level from in the direction in which you came, and also on this side as well. So no flash photography, please. It's not a copyrighted piece because it's in the public domain, so if you want to videotape, that's fine. If you want to take pictures, that's fine. But please don't use flash because it will disorient the actors. I think that's all. Thank you very much. Enjoy Pirates of Penzance.
Today our pirate apprentice rises from indenture free. Strung his arm, a key in his sentence, he's a pirate now indeed.
Here's the blood to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures.
22 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which were bent and signalizing with unusual revelry.
Here's the blood to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures.
Pour the pirate sherry, fill a pirate glass, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederick! From today on, you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
Hurrah! My friends, I thank you all for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
do you mean?
Today, I am out of my indentures. And today, I leave you all forever.
Well, this is quite unaccountable. A keen hand scuttling a Kenyatta, or shipping out a White Star. Never hit a handspike.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty, under my indentures. And I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the error was ours and not yours. And I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not say. It would reflect upon my well-beloved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the capering tooth of the mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, we grew so great and daring. His father thought he'd apprentice him to some caboose faring. I was, alas, his nursemaid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind a promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though Highlanders, you might do worse than make a boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always searing. I did not catch the word of my crew being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound the promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a pilot. I bound him to a pirate view instead to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break into my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your shy lot, which you would have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot. Pardon, Frederick, pardon. Rise, sweet one. I have long since pardoned you. The two words were so much alike. They were. They still are, while years have rolled over in their heads. But tonight, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you all with a hate that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall find myself devoted, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, I can't blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy. Judge the consequences.
Besides, we can't offer you much temptation to remain with us. We just can't seem to make piracy pay. I'm not quite sure why, but we can't.
I know why. But alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
It's true. Until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Hear, hear.
Well, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are all too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. But when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
Some truth in that.
Then again, You make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course, we were orphans ourselves, and we know what it is.
Yes, and it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. One would think that Great Britain's entire mercantile fleet was recruited solely from the orphan asylums, which we all know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
Well, there's my difficulty. Until 12 I would, and after 12 I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well and who has won her middle-aged way to your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Ruth, I feel some difficulty about you. You see, you are very dear to me, but yours is the only face I've seen since I was constantly at sea, by 8 years old. I think it is a sweet face.
It is. It is.
I said I think it is. That is my impression. But as I have never had the opportunity of comparing you with another woman, I just may be mistaken.
Oh, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about you.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Well then, I will not be so selfish. In justice to her, and in consideration to you, I will leave him behind.
Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men who lead rough lives, but we are not so utterly heartless to deprive thee of thy love. I think I might say that there is not one here who would deprive thee of such a municipal treasure for all the world hold dear.
Not one.
Well, at least I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Please, keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide, and we must be off. There, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as painless and swift as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you all, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick, it cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king! Gather round. Oh, better far to live and die under the great black flag I fly, than playing the same melodious part with a pirate head in the pirate heart. Making a changing world go where a pirate's on the mountain. I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am the pirate king,
the pirate king.
and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is the rock the pirate king.
Hurrah, the pirate king! When I stand and bold to seek my prey, I leave myself in Roy. I'll sink a few more ships, it's true, and a well-good fun I've got to do. Was many a king on the first class if he wants to go his crown, manage somehow to get through. Oh, dirty work, then never I do. For I am the pirate king, and it is
You are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? But you shall find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly, and without reserve, are you beautiful?
I've been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately?
Oh no, years and years ago.
Well, what do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I believe I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion?
Yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
All right, Ruth, I wish to do the right thing. If, and I say if, you really are a fine woman, then your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Can it be Custom House? No, no, it does not sound like Custom House.
Confusion! It is the voices of young girls. If you should see them, I am lost.
How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace, what beauty, what refinement.
Lost?
Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I've deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
Master, am I not so?
And now I see your plain and bold.
I'm sure I'm not a jot
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to love so.
Your face is mine, your hair is gray.
It's gradually got so.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me, hear me ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master, do not leave me, do not leave me, hear me
trusted
go. Master, master, do not leave me, hear me
trusted so.
My love without reflecting, do not be rejected. Take the maiden tender, perfection raw and free. The very highest rating has been accumulating. Summer 17, summer 17.
Told us your former son, say she will disaster.
What is such a dower to the dower I have here? Oh, love
If, as you stated,
has been
has
accumulating
been
47
years.
47
Faithless woman to deceive me, I trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I trusted What shall I do before these gentle maidens? I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Passing where the wind blows free. Passing where the wind blows free by the ever-rolling river.
Stop, ladies, pray.
Oh, my!
I had not intended to intrude myself in your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, I feel it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, Sir Sweet?
I am a pirate.
A pirate! Oh!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vow profession, and to that end, O pure and fearless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale. How pitiful his tale. How rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maidenness that does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest, supporting our 2 cents of duty? Who would not feel willingly our sense of matrimonial ambition to rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position, from his position, to rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden rest which seems to feel the moral duty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Is there not one maiden here whose homely face and complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection? Is there one, if such there be? I swear the heavens are above you, if you will cast your eyes on me. However plain you'll be, I'll love you. However plain you'll be, if you will cast your eyes on me. However plain you'll be, I'll love you. I'll love you. I'll love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose holy face and complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection.
Not one,
Not one.
not one.
These people, yes, 'tis me. Oh, sisters, deaf to pity's name,
This is exceeding gladness.
With the sky that thus is rising very high, did you find I won't remain? It was pretty kisses. Tomorrow we may more again. Even the country wants some radio. People say I know not why that they shall have no watches. Tomorrow we may more again. Even the country wants some radio. People say I know not why that we shall have no watches.
Never a pirate love forsake his mission, and find himself betrothed to lady of position.
The sky that thus is rising very high, did you find I won't remain? It was pretty kisses. Tomorrow we may more again. Even the country wants some radio.
Never a pirate waits to find his only duty. Find himself without succeeding beauty. Oh yes, oh yes. Nay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses will unharmed be hidden. Piracy, the dreadful trade is spread. Getting extra ladies while the girls is here.
It's a first-rate opportunity to marry with your beauty. Indulging the felicity of a rocket domesticity. Simply because of fire, according to the natural bonafide, my doctor of divinity moves away in this vicinity. Resides in this vicinity. My doctor of divinity. Oh, vicinity.
Yes, yes, I am a major general. It's a major general. And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is of the major general, of the major general.
Hey, Doc.
am the very model of a modern major general. I'm information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I know the fights historical. From Marathon to Waterloo and other categorical. I'm very well acquainted to big matters mathematical. With many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I know the integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and homunculus. In short, of matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, as a vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
And though I'm a thick history, King Arthur presents a paradox. I am your hardest rock, it's rather pretty, take a paradox. Put me down, Jackson, and I'm a neurocatalyst. In conics, I can flow peculiarity parabolas. I can tell about his Raphael from dragons and Tophanies. I know the croaking chords from the frogs of Aristophanes. And then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. Oh, dinner for? And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Then I can write a Washington and Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Karatakos' uniform. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell it sights a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm all wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariats, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, back when I was mattering of elemental strategy. Strategy. You'll say a better major general has never strategy.
Say a better major general has never strategy. Say a better major general has never strategy. Say a better major general has never strategy.
For my military knowledge on plucky and inventory has only been brought down to the beginning of the century, but still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
But still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
And now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Against the rules, Paul! Against the rules!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. I said, this is a picturesque uniform. But I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
I gather that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Papa, I don't believe them. They're the pirates, the favorite pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance? I have often heard of them.
Papa, only except for this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life forevermore.
But, dear me, I object to pirates and sons-in-law.
Funny, we reject major generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
An idea? And do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining drops of my old age, and leave me to go to the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Why, yeah, that's the idea.
Have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
No, I said orphan.
Exactly, you repeated it.
But not often. Yeah.
I think I see where we're getting confused.
Now, when you say orphan, do you mean orphan? A person who's lost his parents? Or often, frequently?
Oh, beg your pardon, I see what you mean. Frequently, yes.
Ah, so you said often, frequently.
No, only once.
You said often, frequently, only once. Oh man, of dark and dismal face, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy. An orphan boy. Orphan boy. These children whom you see are all that I can call my own. Poor fellow. Take them away from me and I shall be indeed alone. Poor fellow. If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remain in joy. See at your feet they kneel, your heart you cannot steal against the sad satire of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow.
See our feet our hearts they cannot steal against the sad satire of the lonely orphan boy. Orphan boys, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal against the terror of the lonely
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. For they would have taken my daughter over the billowy waters if I had an elegant diction, indulging in its eviction, which not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
terrible story, not the adventure story. It's not the table is long to never the billowy waters. It is an elegant diction, to call it an eviction. My confidence in category is not a regular terrible story. It is an elegant diction, to call it an eviction. My confidence in category is not a regular story.
I describe myself as an orphan. Heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors, to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor on the family discussion.
But you forget, sir, that you only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. When I purchased this estate, I bought this chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are now, and I shudder to think that their descendants by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace upon what I undoubtedly feel is an unsustained discussion.
Be comforted. Had you not acted the way you did, those reckless men would have assuredly called in the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solvents, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the remorse and anguish I feel at the abominable falsehood of having escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would march up to their single-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous on myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary involvement with these pestilent scourges by facing them off the face of the earth.
Are your deluded followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escorts lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear son, they come.
Calculated men to cheer, who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state.
Thank you.
Perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident these intentions are well meant. Yes, well meant. Yes, well meant.
When there's a scene,
Ta-ra,
and behind the wisest thing to run, and your heart is in your boots, run to rock.
Now for the pirate's land. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture unexampled. At last I may atone for my involvement, for the hideous acts of theft that I have committed. I, circumstances victim, have been guilty. False. Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. You same slaughter.
Do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy shall alloy our stern resentment. So say on. Our paradox. Paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Paradox.
It takes no curious bits and contradictions with the last words we wish we could hear. We said if we could tell it him how Frederick would the joke enjoy, then we risk our life and then to tell it to our boy.
Paradox.
That's a paradox, that notion is paradox. Certainly thought we're not to beat that paradox.
Paradox, a paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox. Bring the ways of paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, for which, however, I have no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as rule are plenty, 1 year and every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you easily discover that though you have lived to be 21 years, if you go by birthday, go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, yes, it feels my fingers to agree. With the ways of paradox that common sense she gaily knocks. My nasal day, get everything by my nasal day. I am a little boy of 5.
He's a little boy of 5!
Thoughts of paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox. A most ingenious No one will think it to look at me. How strange. How absurdly whimsical.
You're glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would have never forgiven yourself when you would discover that you would kill 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of this situation. You were apprenticed to us until...
I reached my 21st year.
No, my boy, until you reached your 21st birthday. Going by birthday, you are as yet only 5 1/4.
You don't mean you're going to hold me to that.
No, of course not. We're going to merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. Just as I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the call of happiness is at my lips.
Oh, no. We insist on nothing. We merely content ourselves with reminding you of the fact, and we leave the rest to your duty.
Yes, your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And well, I abhor your infamous calling, and I detest every last one of you pirates. Duty is before all, and at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come with us. You are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What's the matter?
Must I tell you? No.
Speak out, my boy.
Well, it pains me to betray the father of my beloved naval. I must tell you, General Stanley,
Yes?
he escaped you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did.
I must tell you, General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Do you mean to say, to save his contemptible life, he dared practice on our simplicity? Our revenge shall be fast and swift. We will gather the band and attack Tremolden Castle this very night!
But stay!
No, not a word! He is doomed!
Hard to do today. Revenge is here, revenge is life. I found my duty hard to do today.
Tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor
dies.
Tonight you die.
Yes, it is tomorrow.
These girls look wise. pirate captain until I reached my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1914.
As you feel all
And so farewell.
Stay, Frederick, hear me. Stay, Frederick, stay. They have no legal claim. The shadow of wishes fall upon my head. Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, Mabel, nay, tonight I quit these walls. The thought my soul appalls. Once the duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, Mabel, nay,
They have no claim.
his name the charge, my soul appalls. But once the duty calls,
Stay, Frederick, stay.
nay, Mabel, nay. Must I leave here and last night to dream, where joy is dark and drear and sorrow all supreme, where nature day by day will sing in altered song this weary melody light. He hopes thee is gone. Oh, la la la, oh, la la la. He hopes thee is gone. Oh, la la la. In 1940, I am HLB. I'll then claim and return you. I declare it.
It seems so long.
Promise that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. I understand he's dead and gone. I swear it.
Oh, here is love and here is truth.
And here's who for joyous love to we will be faithful to pursue till we are wed.
Oh, here is love and here is truth.
Here is love and here is truth.
She will be faithful to
We
us
will be faithful to pursue
till we are wed and even after.
till we are wed.
Even after.
Yes, even after.
Oh, here is love and here is truth.
And here is who for joyous love to we will be faithful to pursue till we are wed. And even after, she will be faithful to pursue till we are wed. And even after, even after. Oh, here is love and here is truth. And here is love.
Here
invincible to fear. Has anybody here? Invincible to fear. Has anybody here? Has anybody here?
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
Well, no matter. He will not so do. For he is alive himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, this heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. Now, as he has done his duty, I will do mine. Now go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by sense of duty.
That makes a difference, of course, but at the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter, our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the wolves.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother when constabulary duties to be done. I take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burglar, and the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coister's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie basking in the sun. I take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. Come, friends, and plow the sea. Choose the navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. Silent tread, cat-like tread upon a brave field. Silent tread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall will lead to slings we heard. Come, friends, plow the sea. Choose the navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. And by tread upon a prey we steal. Is that the tread, our cautious way we
I said hush, hush. Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so let's quickly hide. Yes, yes,
The Major General comes.
Yes, yes.
The Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented with the anguish, dread of falsehood unatoned, and lay upon my sleep his venom tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all abroad. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
Thought he heard a noise.
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the sea, it must have been the sighing of the breeze. Softly to the river comes the loving breeze, scenting nature all a river, rustling through the trees.
Through the trees.
And the broken rippling measure laughs so very low, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above. River, little river, may thy loving cross forever. Heaven speed the poplar trees. May thy moving happy be. Heaven speed the poplar trees. May thy moving happy be. Yet the breeze is but a rover when he wings away. Broken poplar more the lover sighing, well a day.
Well a day.
Ah, the doing and undoing that the road could tell. When the breeze is out a wooing, who can woo so well?
Yes, we're the pirates of despair. Patrick, here, of joy, of rapture, summon your men and effect the capture. He looked at for Mabel, I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, though he is not able.
On your allegiance we the stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield.